Tucker is going to demonstrate the second part of the Leave It. For the Leave It part 2, I like to use a hard surface. You can do it on the rug, you can do it on the tile, you can do it on a target. The only reason I usually do it on a target is because a lot of times I teach this on the grass. You want the dog to be able to see the thing that you're dropping. So I'm going to use the target today just because it's really highly visible. It's easier for you guys to see. Okay, so you're going to have 2 cookies. And really he's such a food hog, for lack of better words, that it really doesn't matter what I use. But for dogs that are a little picky with food, you want this treat to be less exciting than the treat that's on you that you're going to use. I'm going to use the same value cookie, but I want you guys to use a piece of kibble or something low value. These are Charlie Bears, they're fairly low value. And then have something better on you, a piece of cheese, a piece of chicken, something that your dog just really, really loves, okay? So I want you to pretend that whatever treat you drop is a high blood pressure pill, and therefore the dog cannot get it. If they get it, they died because you allowed them to have something that they weren't supposed to have. This is a cookie, obviously they're not dying, but you get the idea. This is to help make sure that the dogs safely won't go after something if it's dropped. It's a very important skill. It's something I teach all my dogs, and it's something that I work on and maintain once a month when I do my heartworm and flea prevention. So please make sure that you are good about maintaining this because it's going to be an important one. You needed to do the foundation for Leave It before you do this. He's only had 1 session of foundation work, but he's a quick study and I know what I'm doing, so that helps. All right, so you're going to hold the dog by the collar. That's important. My left hand is on my dog's collar. My right hand has got the treat. I'm going to tell him, leave it. He knows what that means already. Well, he doesn't, but your dogs do. Tucker, leave it. Let that cookie drop to the floor and hold him. Yes, good, leave it. What a good job, leave it. Wow. What I'm looking for is for him to not focus on the cookie that I dropped. And that happened really fast for him. I think it was a happy accident. Let's do it again. Tucker, leave it. What a good leave it. Super. Yes, good, leave it. Wow, what a good boy. Yay, good, leave it. Super. He never gets the high blood pressure pill. Good, leave it. Awesome. Good boy. He never gets the high blood pressure pill. He wants that high blood pressure pill, okay? He wants that cookie because it's moving, therefore it gets the prey drive going. So that's why he's like, oh my God, can I have that? And probably he's been allowed to have cookies. Probably he's been allowed to have cookies that have dropped on the floor, food that's dropped on the floor. That's what he's telling me. And he's a food bonker, so typical lab. No offense to anybody who's got labs out there, you know. Okay, Tucker, leave it. Wow, yes, what a good leave it. Super, all my cookies are gonna come from me. Yes, good, leave it. Good boy, leave it. Super, good, leave it. Good job. Yay, good, leave it. Awesome. It's a pretty quick study, like I said. He's gonna try to dive for that. I'm not gonna let him have it. I'm not gonna give the good, leave it, good boy, the command again, either. He needs to know that he's not allowed to have that. Awesome, good, leave it. Good. You know, because that cat that's going a million miles an hour is never allowed to have that either. Good, leave it. Super. Good, leave it. I'm going to pick this up and he doesn't get this cookie. Now, if I want to make this a little bit harder, which I want you guys to progress to that point, I'm going to put this target closer. Keep your hands on the collar because gotta control the dog. Good boy. Tucker, leave it. Good boy, leave it. Excellent. Good, leave it. Yay. Don't let him visibly see the cookies in your hands. In fact, I shouldn't even put them in my hand. I want him to make this decision. Good, leave it. He's not even trying to get that cookie that fell on the ground. I might throw another one down. Tucker, leave it. Now there's two of them. Wait him out. Say anything to him. Don't do the work for him. This is his job. Good, leave it. Wow, look at you. What a good leave it. Good, leave it. Super. See the brain work there? Really wants those ones. Good, leave it. Awesome. And I want him to be committed to not trying to get that snack. He doesn't get it unless he's committed to not trying to get it. Good, leave it. Leave it. Good, leave it. Good, leave it. Look at you. Excellent. Now I want you to notice that he's putting a little distance between himself and the cookie. That's good, leave it. That's called an avoidance behavior. Interesting that he's going to go down. I don't care if he goes down. I'm going to still hold close though. Good, leave it. Excellent, leave it. Nice. And he never gets these unless I put them back in my pocket and I turn them into cookies instead of blood pressure pills. That was such a good job. What good work you did. He put some space between himself and the cookie because the cookie, good boy, because the cookie was getting him into trouble. I'm going to allow him to do that. To me, that's smart on his part. Good boy. Yay. He says, that was hard. So if your dog puts some distance between the thing that's pressuring him, the object that's on the ground that's tempting them, let them do it. If they're looking away from that object, perfect. If they're looking to you, even better. This is not an attention exercise, but some dogs will look to you or at you because they're not sure what to do. They can't have that snack. It's pressure, it's tempting, they want it. And so they look to their people, just what we want them to do, to say, hey, help me out. I understand what I'm supposed to be doing here. I want that, but you're not letting me have it. That's the perfect time to reward them verbally and then give them a cookie or several if they do a great job. Good boy. He's a little tired from all that work. That was hard. Yes, you're a good boy. Yes, you're so smart. Yes, you're a good boy. He says, oh my goodness, staying with my Auntie Elaine is hard work.